All right, hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? Oh my god, I can hear myself. I did not pause my own stream. There we go. I'm a terrible host. Great, how about me? I'm pretty good. Just spilt some water on myself before starting, which is a really great way to do this. Now I'm cold and wet, but it's fine. So I'm just waiting on Mousy. But other than that, we have everybody here. Welcome to round one, match two. I want to start off by telling everybody here that yesterday's match, it did not seem very fair, so what we're going to be redoing is the match. We're going to redo the match. Everyone in the match agreed to a rematch, so later today, in 7 hours from now, there will be a rematch of yesterday on the new version of the map because, yeah, that haunted my dreams. There we go. There's Mousy. Okay, so it looks like we got everybody here. Right? We got some lovely people here, and I'm really happy to have them around. Mousy's quiet. Let's see if I can turn them up just a bit. Just scream, Mousy, scream. Don't actually do that. Okay, is that better? Say something, Mousy.
Today?
No, I accidentally had you muted. Ha ha
No,
ha!
I mean our little talking avatars.
That's why Mousy's quiet, because I muted her. I muted all the sound on my desktop. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm just going to check if everybody's ready. Everybody ready? And then we can get straight into the action. It's two readies. Okay, we got two of them ready. Just double checking the other ones because they're probably speaking for their team, but I want to make sure. All right, here we go in 10 seconds. Is everybody excited for the round or the match? I guess.
I hope they are. They better be, or else.
Or else we will find
Or
them and make
else.
them excited.
Exactly.
All right, so today we have oh my goodness, I am not prepared at all. Apparently, I forgot to do some things. I must quickly fix this.
You not know what teams we are? We got PajamasGlobal and Pollo de Trifecta. I believe that's what I've been told. So
You would be correct. I just forgot to change the team icons. I'm just doing that right now. Just ignore them. There we go. And then yeah, there we go. Now I'm gonna hide the brackets. Turn on Starcraft 2. I'm a great host. I know exactly what I'm doing. Haha,
I
just in
do. I
time.
just need to change some settings very quickly.
So we got
Full screen
both teams going straight
window.
to the
Let's
left
go.
again. People are very attracted to this left side.
So do you reckon they watched what happened yesterday and they're going, let's just do that? Oh, wait. This has changed. This is the new map. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you've done. I like it. I like it.
So due to the other two teams, Eminem, I'm not saying that whole name, Eminem and Slime Warriors, they agreed to a rematch. So I felt it was justified to fix all the problems with the map and make some
No,
small
that's great. That's
adjustments
great.
because it would not put any team to an unfair situation. Eminem certified cape on Cockatrice Cookery and Catering.
Okay, so one thing I'd like to point out straight away is, wait, which team is it? Oh, I guess we've got Pajama Global on the left. So Pajama Global, I don't know if you saw that. We had some really quick rerolls going on there to hit what they wanted. We had 3 units instantly built, instantly died. They are on the ball with this countering. And what is this they're doing outside the base?
I have very little idea of what they're doing. I'm kind of intrigued though. But it looks like they're building their civilization on the corpse of others, so that's pretty great for them. On the other hand, it looks like they have almost 4 gold mines already on Pollo de Trifecta. That's
And
pretty good.
they have started a nature tower. Now that's an interesting one to me. I feel like nature towers aren't something you go till like later on in the game, but they've gone straight for it. They've dived straight in with that.
They're assuming they're making it all the way to a first boss at least, so let's see if they can keep up enough to actually get to that point.
I feel
Got
like they must have a plan here on the left. They're doing the same thing on the north side of the base. Like, have they practiced something? What do they know that we don't right now?
um, if I was to guess, just completely out of the blue, I would say they're probably building outside their base to expand the area where spawners can't spawn.
Oh, so how does that work?
So spawners, what they do is they check for a location, like they pick a random spot on the map, and they see if there's anything nearby. If there is something nearby, they'll pick another spot. But they'll repeat this a certain amount of times before they give up and just slap that bad boy down anywhere. Ooh, so they got the
Okay.
first cute spawner already on the left. I still am not 100% certain of why their tower is here. I'm very, very curious. We got a grunt on the north side. Oh, I see. Maybe they're planning on using the threat of the grunt to run around the towers to kill the lings initially.
A little bit of kiting. Okay. We
Oh,
haven't seen too much micro yet, especially with units.
it's true. We don't usually see too many units in versus. This is going to be an interesting match. 5 gold mines already on the right side.
We've got quite a few on the left as well. We've just got our fifth one being built on the left as well. I'm not too sure how many miners each has, but we've got an unfinished miner for Pajama Global here, or Pajama Dude even.
Well, it looks like Pajama Dude isn't getting a town hall, so they're probably building it for repairs, which is probably important to do when you have no moon walls. And
Oh
already
wow,
2 more gold mines. The economy of this match is going to be insane.
we've got the team on the right. There's Pollo de Trifecta. They are how are we pronouncing that? Pollo, are you saying?
Yeah,
How okay, and they are already walling off though. They are already walling off. Just with basic walls for now, but
it.
just in case. They see that spawner down on the south side and they're like, let's get some walls up. We don't wanna be in panic mode.
Yeah, they most definitely don't want to get insta rushed. However, I'm not certain if the lings will kite around or not to that opening. I'm not sure if they can check or not.
Oh no. Oh no! Run, little penguin!
Oh no, not the penguin.
Rip that penguin. Ah, it's just all the wildlife in this area being absolutely decimated already. Little skink.
Those cutelings
They
fish
didn't stand a chance. They
are
didn't
so
stand a chance.
hungry. The vulture will be fine though, but not this little bouncy rat.
No, 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 no. I like the plan from Pajama Global. I understand their plan now. These towers are here to protect that little rat. That poor defenseless rat. It has some guardian angels looking over it.
Just the 2 little towers that are probably going to get immediately annihilated if they don't do something about it. But they have no idea what's about to hit them in 3, 2, 1. And now it's hitting them. And they're gone instantly, and now the rat
The
is
little
too.
rat's running and it's down. Now, what are these lings gonna do? They are ignoring the wall and they are going around the side. And they don't see it coming. This could be very, very bad right now.
This might be a very quick match. Will the flame tower be enough to keep them safe? It might be.
The kiting, they are they're handling this very well. So it's a bad situation, but the kiting is good. They might be able to hold on here. The
All right.
half-built units actually saved them there. They actually just saved them. So
It barely did too. It had 44 life left. It
well,
looks like
lesson learned maybe. Are they going to wall off? Nope, they aren't afraid.
it looks like Pollo, just Angel, went and killed one of the spawners on the right side. I'm not sure. I kind of missed it. I just saw him walking back. Resource. Let's see what everyone's
This
economy's
match
at.
looks so different from the last one. It does, it does. I think that's the first thing to notice, right? They are very different strategies to the last games we had. So And both teams have a good economy going already. Like neither of these teams are suffering from a lack of gold mines. And this time, both teams have decided only one person is going for eco. Whereas yesterday we had both teams built 2 town halls each.
Yeah, this is definitely a different strategy. Though only one can get eco, they can give the gold to the other person, so it does save them on a lot of space. Plus, they can guarantee themselves a gold mine early on.
Okay, so we have 111 upgrades on Pajama Global, and no upgrades that I can see yet for the other team. They are at 0-0. I don't see unit upgrades. I think
Yeah, I
they
do
are
not.
still holding off. I don't know if it's a money thing. Do they have enough money for the upgrades?
Garlic bread has enough for 2 upgrades right now. I am curious about what hero is in that. Oh, it is a Tauren chieftain. That is why they have not got any upgrades. They were buying the hero. This is probably one of the better heroes for versus because he is incredible at holding up your walls and building and gold. He does a lot. Though it looks like because they got the Tauren chieftain, just Angel is building a town hall so they
No,
can get the economy.
they still haven't closed it off. But the energy tower now, that just oh, and they're kiting the lings back out. Okay, they should be good here.
Looks like PajamasGlobal's doing a very risky play, but it might pay off. We'll see. We'll see. Those
Gonna
3 towers are
1v1 those
still alive
lings.
at the top.
I think they need to chill on the gold mines at this point. That is a lot of gold mines they've got.
The economy is going to be grand, but they're going to run out of space at this rate. Looks like they already have 3 moonwells on Pollo's side. Oh, no, it's 2 moonwells and a battery. My bad.
Okay, we've got the first real tower going up for them as well, a tower wall to the north, which is, to me, an interesting choice when both of their spawners are to the south, but I guess it's because it's a single gap at top, double gap at bottom. Maybe they're looking for that what are they called? The big walls, the 75 gold ones, the 3x3s, and because they get more healing from the moonwells, don't they?
Yes, they do.
As they're a little bit bigger with a little bit more HP.
Yeah, because their HP is higher and the moonwell's heal percentage, the moonwells do get more value by healing the big walls.
Dude, Pajama Global, they are making me nervous with these gaps. Like, come on, guys, all off. Make me feel better. My anxiety's through the roof for you guys right now. It could be over in an instant with one unlucky wave.
They might just know something that we don't.
Hey, they've got to know something, right?
I hope.
How is their eco doing? We've got plus 26, plus 10 on, so that's about a plus 35 for Pajama Global.
It's
Oh,
12 and
we have
37.
much more. We've got almost a plus 55 or so for Pollo. So
Yes, that economy that they have is pretty much the only thing carrying them right now because their gold mines are so few compared to pajamas.
So I'm guessing they built the second town hall only because of that Tauren chieftain and the speed at which that's going to be gathering them gold.
Yes, because the Tauren chieftain, he spawns 2 Tauren miners that spawn, I believe, at 2 times the rate. Yes, they mine twice as fast as a regular miner, so they will be getting gold from the gold mines much quicker. Though that won't help them if they don't get another gold mine to replace this one soon. Pajama has 1200% more gold mines than Pollo does.
And it's also worth noting they have built that big wall outside of the range of both moonwells.
That is kind of perplexing of why they did that. It's not holding up even with the repairs from the Tauren chieftain.
Maybe a little bit of micro with that flame tower to roast a couple more lings at a time. We got the builder helping out. It's gonna hold, but I guess wait. Here we go. They've realized their problem. They're gonna fix it with an inner wall instead. But then this is gonna have just as many issues, I worry, because now that resonance wall is gonna be focused instead of the big wall.
Yes, but
At
the
least they're
resonance.
both in range of the moonwells, right?
It's true, and they also have the flame tower to take care of it. But I think the resonance wall might be a good choice to have the one taking the brunt of the force, because it gains energy each time it takes damage, and when it's at full energy, what it does is it makes a massive explosion that hurts the lings and it stuns them for a couple of seconds. So the more damage it takes, the better for it.
We also have 222 on the left now for Pajama Global. And we do have the 111 on the right. But one thing I will point out is those walls aren't built by the same person. They have both gone for the wall upgrades. And they have both contributed to the wall.
It's not the most efficient strategy, but I guess it would be the safest if one person went for the walls and didn't end up rolling all the walls they needed. I wonder if they...
Okay, we got the small lings coming in now. What are they called? The zoomlings. And
Does that mean there are...
makes it a bit more risky to leave your base, right?
Yep, the Zoomlings are going to outrun any builder, so if they get caught by one, they're most likely not going to make it. The Tanklings are now on their way too, so this is when rain gets very effective.
We got that bunker wall going up. That's a nice catch there for Pajama Global. That's a solid wall. If you had a moonwell, they still have 0 moonwells that I can see, so bit of rerolling needed from them maybe.
Yeah, they're going to have to manually repair everything they have, so this would be a prime opportunity for Pollo to try to do some things.
I think we're having those money issues. They've got 1 gold farm and no gold mines left.
Yeah, let's see what
relying just on that eco.
They are only getting 69 eco right now. Nice. So that's not really much to do anything with.
They've actually almost equalized. I think Pajama Global's only about 10 behind now on the eco tick, so
yeah, they're at 67. Oof. Though it looks very even at the beginning for eco, it looks like Pajama is going to pull way ahead at this point.
Oh, we got the gold going down. Interesting. They've got no real way of repairing that, so
maybe they just want the gold from it. Little 100 something gold they can get from it. Though there is a bit of a bug in this version that hasn't been fixed yet. It is an experimental where the bunkers actually pull the threat of the units inside of it because the units are still technically there.
Oh.
So I don't even know if the lings are going to attack that gold wall. How is Pollo doing?
Bit of very basic mazing, I guess.
Pollo has 4 miners repairing the resonance wall on the south side. So they are really banking on that resonance. We just got a nice chain going on in chat now.
I reckon it's worth them turning off that south side moonwell. Just let it fill up on mana, and just well, you can, earlier on in the game, you got to get the absolute most out of that early game. So when things start going wrong, you're prepared for it, and they've got more than enough miners to hold this south side wall. So they could turn that moonwell off, which they have indeed. Maybe they're listening. Or maybe they're just very good players, which I'm sure they are. They definitely know what they're doing. So
they definitely have the miners for it, so that's definitely a smart play to keep that for an emergency. Moonwells are pretty much, once they're drained, you lose, so... Oh, it looks like Pajama's got the first moonwell coming in.
And just in time, because that north wall is taking a lot of damage. And they've only got, is that 1 miner up there repairing?
Yeah, it is just the 1 miner. They're cutting off the...
Yeah, banners were made by... Our players had to make their own banners, and we've had some pretty great submissions.
There's been some very interesting ones, to say the least.
Some slightly controversial ones, too.
Yeah, those had to get adjusted.
Yeah. Yeah, they did have to be approved as well. I will point that out. They also had to be approved. You can just who drew those pajamas? I don't know. We'll find out for you, Sim, because you know
Pretty
they
sure
are gonna
Pajama
be.
drew the
They're gonna
pajamas for
be.
the pajama.
Which one? Aren't they both called pajamas?
I think Pajama Global drew the pajamas for Pajama Dude and Pajama Global on their team Pajama Global. They got a second moon well now, though, so it's covering all of their walls. They're going to drain very quickly, though. So both teams have 2 moon wells. They're rather even there, but I still think Pajamas have the advantage when it comes to economy still.
We're still only 2-2 on upgrades, but that's still ahead of the other team who are only on 1-1, so... Looking at that, the cutelings haven't been upgraded too much. I see they've only got 4 upgrades from what I can tell.
Yeah, that's still rather low, so 2-2 and 1-1 should be able to hold with really no issue. Though, if one team starts upgrading, it's going to cause a lot of issues for both of them right now. Though, I believe if the Lings were just to get consistently upgraded, I think it would put the advantage in favor of Pollo right now. Pollo to
I
Trifecta.
love that resonance wall, man. That massive knockback is so cool. It was such a great addition to the game. Watching all those Lings go flying back on the right-hand side, that was brilliant.
Unfortunately, I just missed it. I just jumped over after it happened. Yikes. So how many spawners we got? We got 5 on the left side and 6 on the right. So there is a spawner advantage for Team Pajama right now. Oh my, they got a lot of miners down here now. They got 5 of them. I mean, they have nothing else to do right now with this eco they have. Oh, it looks like...
How much money do they have on the left? We got oh, plus 110 per tick with 400 gold saved up.
It appears...
So they're doing pretty good on the left. Right-hand side, they're struggling with money a bit more, but in their defense, their ticks aren't that far off. They're doing pretty good on the like actual, I don't know what you call it, the passive economy, would you call it?
I just call them eco. What they have is resources, what they're getting is eco. But passive economy is a good way to put it. But it looks like Garlic Bread might be waiting for a hero here. A nice little Blood Mage.
Oh, we got a Blood Mage? Whoa, wait, where is this Blood Mage?
If you select Garlic Bread's builder, there is a Blood Mage just sitting there, and he hasn't been doing much, so I'm wondering if he's saving up for it or if he's just sending. Because his economy is going down. Or his resources.
What would a Blood Mage bring to the table for this type of game?
He's essentially would end up being... a Blood Mage would be okay in this mode because he's actually really good at taking out groups of Lings because of his Flame Breath. It's just like a Flame Tower, but more powerful. And it adds damage over time to the things it hits.
We have hit 3-3-3, by the way, on the left, so...
It looks like the right has taken up 2-2. 1. So they're still lagging behind by 1 upgrade. Though having one person do all of the buildings on the left side is definitely saving them a lot of gold there. Got some damage over some
Another moonwell going down.
It's kind of surprising that they built 4 blacksmiths in such a small area. That takes up a lot of space just to build a little bit faster.
It is interesting, right? So, you don't, from what I can tell, you don't need to build too fast in this game mode, because it's more about using the space you have in an efficient manner than getting it down quickly.
It absolutely is. You're not spending a lot of time building because you usually build in a smaller area because it makes it a lot easier to defend. However, it also does make it a little bit more risky because if you lose one wall, you pretty much lose your entire base, as opposed to if you build in 2 areas where if one wall drops, you can hop over to the other. Though it's a lot more difficult and expensive to defend.
So if you take a look on the left-hand side, just south of the base, they now have an Ancient of War and a Zeppelin, and maybe they're looking to do a little bit of kiting, maybe a little bit of the, a little bit of manipulation of the Lings, and
It's definitely
Because
possible.
that unit should pull aggro, right? It has a higher aggro than walls, so yeah, look at this micro, just occasionally pulling things off.
It definitely will help alleviate some of the pressure on the walls, though it can be risky to do because it will slow down the rate that you kill things, causing bosses to spawn sooner on your side. What are the lings at right now? They're
Oh
still level 4.
wow.
Nobody has been upgrading the lings. There has been no pressure.
Look at this gold generation from that gold wall. They are making bank right now. That gold is shooting up. They have a lot of money saved up.
Yeah, they have over two and a half. They almost have 2,500 gold from that gold wall alone. Oh, they just spent quite a bit. Looks like they got another spawner. Ooh, south side of Pollo. They have a lot of lings incoming.
I do indeed. And I think
Oh,
it's
look at
almost
north
good for
side.
them.
Garlic Bread is risking his builder to go all the way up north to kill the spawner. If they
He is
catch that, they
indeed, and
could
I
quick
think it's
spawn.
a good play because at this point they are just defending the one side. And that can make it so much easier to defend when like look at them. All those miners focused on one wall. You're not using your moon wells at all. That is it was risky, but it was a good play, I think. Oh, they've got a slot locked down. Oh, this I hate the idea of this. It's such a good play though. That they now only have 2 building slots to pick from. How long does that last?
It lasts 90 seconds with a 180-second cooldown.
Ooh.
So you can
Ooh.
pretty much keep it up for half the match once you start. It is a very long and frustrating process. But uh, Pajama missed a very good opportunity there to do a quick spawn when Garlic Bread was heading over to their north spawner, because they could have spawned some lings right on top of his builder and he would not have been able to get away. It would have been it for him. It was a very risky play, but it paid off for them. And they got another spawner with that one little gold. Though it looks like Pajama is getting attacked from all sides at once, but they aren't really using any energy from their moon walls.
No, they're definitely holding pretty strong right now. I think I think with which the lings have been upgraded one more time. We're up to 5 upgrades on the lings. But I think they've looked at their upgrades. They've gone, okay, we got 333. The lings are only have 5 upgrades. We can hold this without worrying too much for now.
Oh, they have just
But
turned on the
you
moon
run the
walls.
risk of getting overwhelmed, right?
Yeah, they've had one miner repairing the walls at the top alone for a while. But yeah, it looks like they had to turn on the moon walls, so now they're all kind of draining. They do all the healing they had to do.
I think is it 2 energy auras on both sides? Yeah, so 2 energy auras on both sides, one left to finish on the right there. So those moonwells are going to be getting topped up.
Pollo to Trifecta actually just built the third energy aura.
They haven't quite completed it yet.
Oh no, they
Yeah.
haven't. You're right.
I'm sure they will.
That is the flaw
And
of no
also, I
build
think
animation.
maybe they're slept on a little bit, but these defense auras really do add up, and we got almost 2 auras covering all entrances for both teams.
Yeah, it does add like 6 armor to every wall, which is a huge reduction in damage they're taking. Which means a lot less pressure on the moonwells than the miners. They are also 333 now. Our Pajamas also 333. Everybody's 333 right now.
I think we just have the one wall left, that big wall on the south side, which luckily isn't being hit too much. Does belong to Just Angel, and that is only 2-1 upgrades. So he's probably stopped upgrading, at that point it's like, okay, maybe we can find a moment to get rid of that and have it replaced with 3-3 tower, but...
Yeah, it does look like Garlic Bread has replaced all the walls. Is Just Angel focusing on towers then? Is that what is happening here? Yeah, that appears to be the case, because Garlic Bread has 0 upgrades for the damage. But yeah, they do need to definitely replace that wall soon, though the resonance wall is pretty much taking all of the threat right now because it is closer. there might not be much need to replace the big wall.
I think that's what comes with a lot of the practice sort of leading up to this tournament. You saw a lot of teams looking for 2v2 games so they could practice stuff, and really understanding sort of like how the AI works and stuff like that can really help. And it looks like they've got a good knowledge of that, knowing that that big wall probably doesn't need to be replaced because all the hits are going on that resonance wall.
I just watched PajamasGlobal kill his own archer with his energy tower. I have no clue why he did that.
You gotta go for that cheaper the cheaper rerolls. I do this often, and that's what I assume.
He was just sitting in the bunker, popped out and killed it. I guess that would be
Uh,
why. Oh no, some ring looks like it got
so.
in. Because there is a tankling currently in the base for Pollo de Trifecta. But it has
I
been killed.
missed that. I saw the effects. I saw some damaged units, and yeah, no, Calypso. All megas are disabled, not in versus, but for the tournament.
Yes. I felt it would be kind of unfun to watch a Mega just get thrown down and two skilled teams pretty much not being able to play to their level because one team got a Mega and one team did not.
Okay, pajamas are making me nervous. Those north walls, guys, get some repairs over there, please.
Oh yeah, it's already at half health.
I mean, their moon rolls are full. I'm hoping they're keeping an eye on it, because you can get distracted. When you're constantly re-rolling, you're keeping an eye on eco, you're focusing on sending lings over to the other side, it's very easy to go, oh crap, a wall's on half HP, you know? Okay, there you go. They've got it repaired now, but...
So the thing about Moonwells is that they have their auto cast that heals rather quickly, but you can also manually cast it and there's no cooldown, so it can heal as fast as you can click. So if they are aware of that, they might just be waiting for the wall to go down to low health and then they just spam click the crap out of that wall for the healing and heal it back to full.
That sounds very risky. Okay, they've got a third moonwell over for Trifecta, and they've replaced that top wall with a bunker wall, which I'm guessing has a lot more HP, much easier to heal up.
Bunker walls do have quite a bit more HP. The downside is usually they have a lot more surface area to get hit. However, the way they built it, it's still only 2 squares that can actually be hit because of the choke.
I mean, you are still playing a little bit of a, you know, pros and cons. That is a very big wall, and you don't have a lot of space. But they do have a lot of space left in their base. Like, if you compare the two bases, Pajama's base almost completely full. Whereas on the right-hand side, it looks like they've got a lot of space, especially if they decide to get rid of those town halls.
Yeah, it does look like Pajama has been a little bit less indiscriminate about, or a little more indiscriminate about what they're building. So they do have like quite a few energy towers to defend their base for rain, which I guess is a great idea because last thing you want is one ling to get in and kill you. Though the blacksmith is very interesting in such a small base to me.
Yeah, I understand the pig farm, the blacksmiths. I'm wondering, like, are they the first to go? Like, once you, like, they've got the economy. Like, look how much gold they've got. They could replace those if they wanted to, and maybe that's what it will come down to eventually. Oh, the town hall's going down, and a gold mine's going down. They're like, no, we do not care about that anymore. We're getting our eco from somewhere else, and we can afford to get rid of that.
Yeah, it looks like PajamasGlobal is earning 342 every 10 seconds, and Pajama Dude is getting 132 every 10 seconds.
How does that compare to Trifecta, who have +3? They've got almost like +250 on average each, so they're doing okay as well.
Yeah, so it looks like even though they had less gold mines overall, they have managed to catch up in economy, and they just have so much more eco coming in. Though that gold wall is still producing such a massive amount of gold. PajamasGlobal is sitting on
4 upgrades
5,000.
now. Oh, both teams are. Let's go. Oh no, there are lings inside Trifecta's base. They are going down, but...
They went for the double rain. Do they have enough units to keep everything safe?
Oh,
Their miners are going down. They lost a
taking
miner.
some damage. Okay, they tidied it up. They tidied it up.
Unfortunately, the
Oh no,
Tauren
there's
Chieftain
one
can't get to that
left.
one
Haven't
lane.
even seen it.
They're building a tower just to kill that one ling.
It's just chewing on the gold mine. I don't think I have ever seen someone repair a gold mine before, but we are watching someone repair a gold mine.
They're just doing what they have to do to stay alive. And sometimes that just means repair the gold mine.
It's an ancient gold mine. You can't throw away 1,000 gold like that.
You
Hey, there we
definitely
go.
cannot.
Very nice. And we have our first bossling up in the north side on the right side. A hunterling and a mega cuteling.
Oof.
In the top for Pajama. They are coming now.
Oh yeah, there they are. Oh, that is one of their weaker walls too, I believe. Yeah. Is it going to be enough though to break through? I don't think it will be.
Got two flame towers on the defense. I always like to have an ice tower there to slow down the attacks. Let's see. These first ones aren't too dangerous. We discussed this yesterday, and the first ones that get thrown at you aren't too dangerous.
No, they're rather weak, but they do start scaling up rather hard, so we'll have to see if they spawn more and more. Though, how many links does right side currently have right now? 460. So they are getting rather close to having a boss spawn on them. If right side is unlucky with their spawns, they're definitely having a boss because they have the potential to hit 880 right now. Can they clean up just enough before the boss spawns? Or the next wave? Oh, it looks like both sides are going for boss spawns.
They are still neck and neck on passive economy, though.
That was super
This is a
close. They were
tight game.
25 away from having a boss spawn on right side. They killed just
It's gonna
enough.
happen soon. It's gotta happen soon.
Looks like the Mega Cuteling isn't going to be able to do anything to that wall, but it is draining the moon wells.
I must say, I absolutely love this resonance wall. Watching just the effect of watching all those lings bounce back at once is a glorious thing to see.
I will definitely click away every single time it happens and never let anybody see it on my stream.
Yeah,
Not
I gotta
intentionally.
Gotta make sure.
But I am very happy to see a resonant walls build though, I will be honest.
Oh, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. But those energy towers did clean it up almost instantly. Showing their value right there.
Energy towers are incredibly good at defending against rain. There we go, there was the big massive knockback and stun. Your enemies have their third slot.
Wow, I can't see PajamasGlobal losing this. I mean, both teams are doing very, very well, don't get me wrong. But I struggle to see how they lose this. They have got 6 energy auras. They have got 8 moon wells. They've got bunker walls on the south and right. They are at 4-4 upgrades, which is only, I believe, 1 upgrade behind Garlic Bread, who has just upgraded to 5-5s. But they are in such a strong position right now. I don't know how Trifecta is gonna break them.
Well, 5 Moonwells, 3 energy chargers, and 4 energy auras is still quite a bit to hold out with. However, all of their Moonwells are actually starting to get really close to being empty. So it will be very difficult, especially if they keep getting rained on like this, if they lose anything important. They are building more towers, though, to help defend against the rain. But a little basic wall.
Basic wall for Trifecta that is protecting the energy tower.
It's the best wall.
It's little things like that that show just how much these guys have practiced. Because, let's face it, you lose that energy tower once in a versus game and you're like, I can't let that happen again. How do we stop that? Basic wall fixed, so...
Looks like the lings have been upgraded to 7 now. It's still rather low for 35 minutes in, but I don't think either team really wants to risk building up enough because it will be such a snowball on both of them if they get upgraded too quickly.
So, what do you reckon that they are saving up to on Pajamas? Because they have got a lot of money banked right now. A lot of money banked.
I have no idea because they could literally afford anything right now. They could upgrade Firelings and do a rain and do a Fire Rain combo and possibly land enough Firelings in their base to just instantly wipe out their builders.
Ooh, here we go. This was on the right side,
I do not
I think.
see...
I thought it was on the right side, but I cannot see this megaling.
It was nowhere at all, apparently. I can't... Did it bug out? Oh, no, there it is, bottom left of the right side. Just standing there
Oh, there it
chilling like a
is.
good boy.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah, you can see they have
He's
a little bit
thick.
stronger than the last one now. One upgrade to attack and defense and health.
Okay, I gotta say, I didn't realize that these cutelings had such a defined buttocks. Like that is a thick cuteling right there. Don't know if you're watching it run in slow motion, like I'm watching sort of a 90s episode of like Baywatch or something, but
I mean, why do you think they're cute? They're thick.
oh dear.
They morphed into one. Which side was that on? Oh, it was
That's
on
got to
right
be on the
side.
left. It's all.
Or left side,
Wait, it
sorry,
was
my
on the
bad.
right?
It's the
Yeah.
right of left side. I know I left from right, I swear.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you? It's charging up. That resonance wall is charging up on the right hand side. That south wall. We're at 85.
It's
Don't
about
miss
to
it
go
this
off.
time. It's
The
about to blow.
the Mega Cuteling is attacking their
Go go go.
gold wall on the left side.
Yeah, but have you seen like they have got like the entire workforce repairing that one wall? There's like at least 3 million workers hiding behind that wall repairing it.
At least I'd almost give them 4 million over there. Look at all of them. Some of them are even holding on to their old gold bags just for spite. Like, we don't even need this gold. Look at that.
They really are building up a lot of these Ancients of War inside the base as well. I like it because that's going to draw the rain away from your towers, right?
Yeah, it will. Though there is that massive gap in the middle right beside their energy towers. If enough lings spawn in there, they could just jump
Yeah.
those towers faster than they can kill them.
They need to. I think they need to slam an Ancient of War in there. Oh, we're up to the 555 for pajamas, and I think they're still on 555 for Trifecta. Have a look. Oh,
Their
they're on
tower damage
six
is
five.
6.
They have overtaken on the upgrades, even without a pig farm, because they do not have a pig farm.
I am still very curious as what the plan is with Pajama with all of that gold. Oh, did he buy something or did he give that gold to the left?
They have shared that gold, I think.
I think
Because
they did.
Pajama Dude now has 5.5k as well. They have 5k each. What can you buy for 5k?
2 bosses at the same time?
Oh.
Yeah, they just had a boss morph on the right side. It's at the very south middle. It's going to be attacking that same wall. Though they got the first one down at half. The unfortunate thing is that when another one spawns, the ones that are already alive are also upgraded. So he is now even more powerful just because he lived to the next boss.
So I've just noticed as well something that I hadn't picked up on before. So Garlic Bread is doing the walls for Trifecta, and Angel is doing the towers. Because those towers have 6 damage upgrades as well. So that cuteling is getting chunked by these nature towers.
Yeah, nature towers are definitely one of the more powerful towers when it comes to bosses. They would probably
no.
do well to get a couple more, but this wall is gonna take
They
a
are
beating.
letting it fall. On the pajamas right hand wall has fallen. I think they
Oh,
did
no.
that on purpose because they've got the bunker behind it and they're like, okay, we got enough gold from that gold wall. It's time to just sit behind this bunker wall now. Yeah, I think that was on purpose.
It looks like we have our first Cutilus spawning. This is going to be a really close match, I think. Though the Moonwell's on Pollo's
the
side is
rain,
definitely a lot less.
Rain in the middle.
Oh shoot! Did it get
Okay,
anything?
That was tidied up quick. That was tidied up quick. Yeah, they got a couple of units in the middle there. No, wait, that's their builders. Their builders were both standing next to some Ling Rain.
It was their it was just a little safe space. Not very safe, but still.
Oh, they are struggling to clean up these lings, these mega cutelings.
Yeah, it does not look like these bosses are going to take any effect to Pollo's
Six moon
walls, but their moon walls are still draining rather quick. But they do got another one on the way. The problem is if they're going to be able to kill them all before another one comes in, they upgrade once again because their health regeneration starts going up higher and higher with each upgrade. Oh,
Okay,
it looks
so
like they
the
unlocked
energy
Firelings.
auras. Oh, where's this? Where's this? Which side just unlocked filings? Oh, I see. This is going to be dangerous. Do you reckon they're planning another rain soon?
I reckon they are, because that rain, if they're lucky enough to get firelings in that rain, it can make the difference for them right there.
It's gonna get scary. I think we're entering the final 5 minutes of this game.
It's going to end soon. It's just a matter of what's going to happen to cause that. There's been no boosts or anything like that, so that might end up helping enough. If the, I think if Pajama does a boost, it might be enough to drain the walls, or they could just wait for another boss and a rain. There was no firelings in that rain though, and the
Okay,
orcs took
that
care
has
of it.
been tidied up. There is a tankling in the base on the. There we go. Just cleaned up. Just cleaned up. But look at these bosses hammering on the north wall with 7/7 upgrades.
Pajamas, both pajamas are sitting on 10k gold right now. I don't know what they're saving up for or what they're doing, but they can do anything and they're doing nothing with it.
Now, is this a strategic choice or just dice rolls that neither side has built a frost tower? Now, I rate them really highly when you've got those big bosses hammering on your walls, and let's face it, you're probably not going to fall to the smallings, you're going to fall to a boss. You want those frost towers slowing down those attacks, right?
I would absolutely agree. I know some people would disagree. They don't see the value in it, but when the Ling's attacking at like half the speed, you're taking half the damage. It's very strong. Though I can understand them not having a lot of space, so they're very hesitant to build them, but they could always destroy them later if they decide they need that space.
They could always get rid of all those blacksmiths if they need those space.
Yeah, all of the
Wow,
moonwells on the
this is
pajamas are
stacking.
full.
Oh, this could be it. Right hand side, Trifecta. I think they've just buffed up the attack speed. I can't remember what you called it, but that bunker wall is going down fast. I think this could be it.
Yeah, it does look like. Oh no, there's a broodling now.
Is
There are
this
so
gonna
many
be
bosses.
game?
This is definitely it.
GG to Pajama. That was a valiant attempt from both sides. That could have gone either way, but
That was definitely a
GG to
very close
Pajama.
match for quite a bit of it, but it did definitely snowball down onto them right there at the end.
I'm just wondering, like, what did Pajama have planned? They were sitting on so much money. Were they literally saving it for a rainy day? Like, is okay, this is our panic money in case we need to panic upgrade? Like,
It
I
could have.
don't know. They felt so comfortable, so calm.
It's possible that it was just a power move where they wanted to sit on that gold just to say that they could. I'm not sure. I honestly, personally, would have just started unlocking all the elementalings, but I'm also not very good with my money.
Well, that was a good fun game one. That is 1-0 to Pajamas Global. Let's update that. Update the scores quick.
Should I swap the team's side? I think I should swap the team side. Just to make it very confusing for everybody.
I'm just gonna throw this in the chat right now. Anyone currently watching on my channel, if you want to go see the other point of view and the person who has hosted this tournament, has put it all together, who has made the game, go check out Slime's channel. He is streaming it from his point of view as well. So definitely go give him a view, guys. Go give him a follow.
And the same goes the other way around. We've got the lovely Mousy Fuzz over here. Go check out their channel
Definitely
too.
not worth it.
Not worth it?
How
Okay.
ironic would it be if Pajamas lost and never spent the money? Oof, oof. I don't think we could let that go. I think that would almost become a meme in the Discord. I think,
Uh,
that would start to be seen as that, like, being too cocky, being a bit overconfident.
they could have been saving it for panic upgrading too. There's a lot of things they could have been doing, but I have no idea. I do want to point out quickly while we're waiting for the next match to start, for everybody that hasn't heard yet, there will be a rematch of yesterday's match because that bug with the link sitting on the walls, it just did not end up being a very fun match for anybody. So both teams agreed to a rematch, and it will be happening tonight in about 6 hours and 10 minutes. There's information about it in the Discord, just like there is for everything else. So that's going to be exciting to rewatch that match go again.
And I think to stress as well on that, it can always feel a bit weird going for a rematch when one team beat the other team, but both teams agreed to it. Both teams were happy to do it, and I think both teams fully understood it being the first game and everything that there were going to be bugs to iron out. It's the first tournament, so great sportsmanship there. And well, here we got the GLHFC. Good manners from both sides, no toxicity.
Too bad we can't see their team checks. We know it's going to be, we're going to destroy them.
Just sneak into the Discord channels with them and just hear them giving shit.
Okay, so we got the one town hall and one gold mine going on for Pollo, and the exact same strat going on for Pajama, but they already have 3 gold mines. That's quite a few already. Just one more than the other team though. Building some basic walls in the middle of the base and a moonwell already. Holy.
I think that was markers, because I do this sometimes too. I'm guessing a lot of people do when your teammate's like, I've rolled a moonwell, or I've rolled this sort of tower. Where do you want it? You slap down a basic wall to let your teammate know where you're planning on going, because I'm guessing they've already decided who's going walls and who's going eco.
I mean, yeah.
A shield breaker this early on from Just Angel. I am very curious about that. 100 gold is a lot of gold to be spending on a single unit this early on.
They're just playing it risky. They want to be greedy. They just really like how the Blood Elf is. They wish their girlfriend was hot as him.
I mean, who doesn't? Look at this. Look at this. A sexy man right here.
I'm just running all over the place, working those calf muscles. Gotta get a nice stretch going before you fight all those lings.
Micro and rolls? Nah, I ain't doing that. I will be spamming the hell out of some movement for a shield breaker.
They already have 2 moonwells on right side for Pajama.
Got the eco going. They've got 3 gold mines. They're comfortable there. Both sides seem comfortable on eco. Which is what you want to see, right? You want to see both teams getting off to a nice start, so you have a good, fun game. It can always feel a little bit cheap when the win is almost given to you because the other side just doesn't roll anything of what they need. You want that, you want it to be that close game. You want it to be that where you won because you just played that little bit better. Oh wow, we are going into the nature towers here for Trifecta. Look at this. 3 of them already being built. Well, 1 of them already built, 2 of them half finished. I've complained about this before, but good luck completing those. Clicking on a nature tower to continue building it is literally the hardest thing to do in this entire game.
If you see those spiky pillars on the side of them, those are what are actually having the hitboxes, so it's actually really easy to click on it if you click on those. It's really weird.
The ones on the front don't. The ones on the right-hand side do, but if you try to click on the spike on like the south side of the building...
I don't have that problem. Maybe graphic settings? I don't know. These things are really weird and I don't understand them, even though I'm developing this map.
It's like, I will say this is stuff that's not on Slime's end. This is stuff that is just Starcraft engine. Blame those devs.
Yeah, it gives me a headache sometimes. Looks like they got a gold farm. You don't usually see too many of those in Versus.
But helps, a speed aura?
Helps them move around their base faster and mine faster because they're running back and forth from the mines to the town hall faster.
Wait. I have played this game for, 2 months now, and you're going to break the news to me that a speed aura isn't just attack speed?
Yeah, it's movement speed.
Oh my god. Does it even give attack speed?
Yes.
Okay, it gives attack speed too. I thought I completely misunderstood the reason for those sounds.
It's in the tooltip. It literally says when you're building it, and also when you click on it when it's finished.
I think people read. How long have you been developing this game and you think people read by this point?
I know people don't read. It's frustrating, but it's there in 3 separate places telling you what it does. There's 3 places. Plus, you can also just see it happen.
I must admit, I have noticed I've had extra speed in my base. I've assumed it's always been the Mega Auras.
Yikes. Both teams
I
have
build
ancient
Mega
gold
Auras
mine.
more than I build Speed Auras. Speed Auras cost 25 gold. They're reroll material.
Yikes.
An insight into how I play the game right there. And that's why I don't play versus, guys.
Oh my goodness, it looks like Pajama is just going ham on the gold mines once again. Though, oh wait, I thought they canceled the gold mine too early and weren't able to continue, but it is just sticking out at the top there.
Okay, can we talk about this Tower City for Pajama Global again? Just south of their base, they got one grunt over there. I think what you were discussing last game, I think that's what they plan to do. They don't want to wall that south side. They're just going to have a grunt kite lings around.
Yeah, the grunt is just sitting there ready for it. Though the unfortunate thing for them is that the frickin' spawner is on the north side and not on the south side at all.
A bunker wall and tower wall, they can handle it. I believe.
It's true. Those walls are going to be able to handle quite a few waves early on. No issue. Ouch.
So passive economy that I'm calling it. I'm now coining the term passive economy for this up here, and
Okay.
I think that it starts off slow, guys. It starts off slow. You really need to get that passive economy up for it to really start to snowball even higher. So we have 18 combined for Trifecta, and Pajama Global is on a combined 19. So very, very close.
Garlic bread still has those 3 unfinished towers on the top that is hurting my soul, even though I'm the exact type of person to do that.
Yeah, I think casting your mind back to a game we played, a standard mode game, or it might have been a challenge mode game we played probably about 2 weeks ago, Slime, where you filled an entire south base full of half-finished buildings.
Literally every building I built was stuffed at 99%. It was just enough
That
to
is
be
the
close
kind of
to.
monster that you look forward to playing with when Slime joins your game, guys. So if you're ever thinking of reporting a toxic player, just remember how the creator plays the game.
Hey, to be fair, we did not lose.
We didn't. Okay, he heard you. He heard your pain. He felt your pain. And Garlic Bread is finishing those towers just for you, Slime. Just for you.
I very much appreciate that, garlic bread. I feel the love in coming towards me, and I reciprocate it 100%. I
Oh,
know it was
Pajama
solely for
Global,
me.
he's found his first blacksmith. He's about to go fill his base up with blacksmiths again. That I will have to ask Pajama about that, like, why? But they won, so I can't question it, but I need to know why. There's got to be a reason.
Maybe it's so they can finish what they want to build and reroll even quicker. With all of these half-finished buildings. There's the little barrel that got blown up. This shield breaker must be sweating really hard. He has witnessed so many deaths around him, and he's the only living unit around. It
He's
must
going to
be.
be what wins the game for them, just you watch. There's going to be a clutch. There's going to be some cuteling rain, and this guy's going to come in clutch. He's going to destroy every single one of those cutelings. He's going to save a builder, like, that's on one hit. And that's going to be what turns the game around. So that is a question to you. Does resurrecting teammates work exactly the same in this mode as it does in standard? You just run over your teammate to revive them?
Yeah, it absolutely works the exact same way. It's probably a little bit more important to revive your teammate here because while they're dead, they can't be sending lings or anything. So you need to get them up as soon as you can because your economy is just going to start falling behind quicker and quicker the longer they're dead.
Oh, wow. They have double bunker wall already for Pajama Global. That is a solid wall.
I am starting to wonder if I gave bunker walls too much health by accident, considering how overpowered they are when they are put by themselves like this. Though I don't plan on changing them yet. I will be keeping my eye on them. There's a lot of gold mines, man. And just like last
It
match, it looks
is.
like Pollo de Trifecta is also struggling to get enough economy going.
I mean, it's not bad. They're doing okay. They've got enough gold mines there to keep mining. I am very unhappy with how they have Oh, whoa, wait. Here's the kiting. Here's the kiting that we wanted to see on the right-hand
Oh
side.
yeah, there it is. It's exactly what we thought it was going to be.
I like this. I like this. I don't know how much it helps. I genuinely don't know how much it helps, but it makes it exciting, and I'm all down for that. Style points to them for this strategy.
There was a strategy for quite a while where dragons had less threat than units. So what people would do is they'd leave their base open, build a bunch of dragon towers, and then leave one unit really far in the back of their base, so the lings would just run straight through the base, dying to the dragons, because there'd be literally hundreds of the dragons attacking with splash damage. So that has been changed so that it can't happen anymore. But it looks like this strategy has developed from that.
Trifecta's doing okay here with 4 Moonwells. I think any eco disadvantage they have, 4 Moonwells is gonna see them through. As
Sure.
long as they don't ignore this entire top wall that's falling.
Do you mean the one
Wait,
that
where's
just
that
fell?
shield breaker? Where's that shield breaker?
Shieldbreaker, no! Did he die? Did they kill him?
Did they kill him?
Oh no, there he is. He's on the right wall, underneath the towers. Whew. We're safe. The
He
Shieldbreaker's still
didn't
alive.
care that the wall was falling. He's like, nah, I saw what you did to my friends and family. I ain't helping you defend. You deserve to fall.
It looks
Oh
like
no, the chicken! He's dead.
that's a sad day. Sad day for us all. It does look like they've gone for a triple bunker strategy on right side. I guess this will be
They
a good
already
way to
have
see
it? They
how
do.
powerful it's gonna be. Though with only 2 Moonwells, it might be not be enough if they don't get more soon.
I mean, there's not too much threat from Trifecta right now. They don't seem to be attacking too much.
Yeah, the Lings are currently 2-2. There's no upgrades at all for Pollo de Trifecta. What about Pajamas? Pajamas are
Here we
1-1-1.
go. The shield breaker deciding to finally help out.
Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished.
He gotta do his job.
100 gold for a single kill. That is value for money, guys.
I mean, also just he's pleasant on the eyes. That's what the value comes from.
If that was the case, they would have a base full of moopies, and you know it.
It's true. I will be honest, I was tempted to make Moopy significantly cheaper just for the tournament because I wanted to see stupid Moopy things. But alas, I don't think I'm going to see a single Moopy in the entirety of this tournament.
Upgrade finished.
So they got the 2 Moonwells, but they have 50,000 gold mines. So
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
let's see what their economy is. Garlic Bread's got 19, Just Angel's got 17. That's like a little under 40 for that team. And PajamasGlobal is already making 46 gold, which is more than the entire enemy team combined, while Pajama Dude's only making 19. So it looks like Pajama is currently snowballing rather hard right now. The only thing that's giving Pollo the Trifecta any advantage is the fact that they're building a 5th Moonwell right now. But they still have just basic walls and basic towers defending, and that might end up hurting them quite a bit if they don't change that soon.
We're 2-2-2 on upgrades for PajamasGlobal. And it doesn't look like we've really... Oh no, we've got 1-1. We've got 1-1.
Looks like they got a couple cannon towers. Just started making them attack now, I was about to say. They aren't doing anything. They have been sitting on that cute spawner for quite a while. They're definitely saving it for late game.
Ooh, a pig farm. Okay, I love the early pig farm.
That pig farm is definitely going to help them snowball even harder. I'm wondering if this is going to be it for Pollo de Trifecta. Are they going to be able to manage?
I mean, they're definitely falling behind right now. They need to find something. They need to maybe get aggressive, maybe
I don't think they can even
maybe
afford to
bank
be
on
aggressive, which
extra
is...
moonwows.
I think if Pajama just does a couple upgrades right now, I think that would be the end for Pollo. Because honest, right now they're just so far behind, and they're both spreading their eco again, as both of them are upgrading their walls.
Are they both upgrading walls?
They're both upgrading walls and
have.
towers.
Ooh, okay.
I think that's going to be the downfall of Pollo di Trifecta, is they don't give each other roles. They kind of just do everything together. But they also have a dozen moonwells, so it might not even matter. They'll just have so much healing that
That is
nothing
a
will
lot
die.
of moonwells. I do not like these basic walls. They needed to replace these a long time ago. I don't know if they've been rolling past walls, but get something in the place of those walls, guys.
They did just replace the two northern basic walls with the Thorns wall and a tower wall. They also have two
Once
damage
again.
auras, or just one. I don't know why I thought that moon was a damage aura. I mean defense aura. It's because it was glowing blue. And absolutely nothing is happening on Pajama's side right now.
Also, this energy tower isn't holding attacks. It's burned through all its energy. I am worried for Trifecta for a single rain. I don't know when Pajama can rain, but
They can rain right now.
can now, and I
They
feel
could double
like
rain.
they could end the game right now with just some rain. I don't think that shield breaker holds.
I don't think it
The
does either.
energy tower is empty. If they waited for a wave to show up at the walls, distracting all the towers, double rain could be enough to just cripple them beyond saving.
I think they could probably, if they saved properly, they could do a double rain with a boost, so that they're moving and attacking 20% faster.
How much does that boost cost?
750 gold, so it would cost them 1750 to do double rain boost.
Not far. They're 200 to 300 gold off doing that. Oh wow, we have Just Angel being bold and running out into no man's land to take down the spawner. Think he's
That
gonna make
one
it safely?
Zoobling coming for him. He knew he was there too, he just stopped. Oh, it's gone.
Oh
The-
wow, they've resorted to a dragon roost.
That's rather interesting. Though Dragon Roosts are usually really good for defense in versus, this map is so small it might just end up losing all the dragons to the Cutelings. I think the only issue with the double rain boost is that it would put them super far behind in economy if it didn't work. But now that the dragons are up, I don't think it would work for a little while at least. Though they are going for their 600th moonwell, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 moonwells. God damn.
it is.
I mean, I know why they haven't built walls. They're rolling nothing but moonwells right now.
They're just really thirsty. They need something to drink. The really
what
big
is
issue for
each
them is
side
that they're not
need?
putting enough pressure on Pajama. So Pajama's literally having to do nothing to defend themselves.
Well, that's what I think. If they take a look at Pajama's base and they see bunker wall, bunker wall, bunker wall, 333, you've got to go. We can't finish them now. They're like, what can they do to finish them? They can't hit them with anything that's gonna fall right now. They've got to look towards a slightly longer game, and the problem with that is they are struggling for their life a little bit with very, very poorly defended walls.
The walls are very well defended, but they're not good walls. They need to do something soon. Though they're stuck in a bad position. They can't really put enough pressure to make Pajama waste any gold. Because if they do anything that would do that, they'd get further behind. They're gonna be kind of stuck snowballing and hoping for the best. They are building a hero now, though. It's probably the Tauren
Two
Chieftain.
heroes. Garlic Bread also placed down a hero. Not sure what's in there, but he placed one down.
It's like our own little loot boxes. There's another spawner just outside their base. Will they risk it to go kill it, I wonder? There is only tanklings right now. Never mind.
A drop wall? Are they that hard up on wall that they are going for drop walls now, or?
I mean, it does have quite a bit more health than a basic wall, but a drop wall is so weak on its own. You could just feel the desperation kicking in.
How are they doing for money? Let's have a look. So Garlic Bread's sitting on about 250 with a 65 passive income. Just Angel with about 400 with a 44 passive income. And if you compare that to the other side, they're almost 75 or so passive income down. That's a...
The Lings have only been upgraded 3 times, so they're not any threat yet.
There we go. The bunker wall finally arrives and they slap it straight down.
Yeah, they just finished building an enchanted wall there, which I was wondering if will be good here. I don't think it would.
It was Garlic Bread who built those 2x2 walls. And if you have a look, Just Angel now has every wall on their team. So
it might be
it
just
could
time
be
for
that
them to
Just
upgrade.
Angel will be focusing on the defense now that they've got a proper base that will probably hold. They could focus now on one roll each. So hopefully this is the start of a comeback. And let's face it, with that many Moonwells, they definitely have a chance of making a strong comeback.
The Tauren Chieftain is actually building a moon wall right now. That building actually came in use.
Built by a Tauren Chieftain? Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, moonwells can be built by Tauren Chieftains. It's something that people sleep on because I don't think everyone realizes they can do that yet. They can build any defensive specialist wall, including walls, towers, and considering moonwells are towers, they can be built by them. And I'm wondering if this is another Tauren Chieftain here. Are they going to have double Tauren Chieftain? They're going to be so hard to kill, even with like snowballing on Pajama's part. They still have to go through so many moonwells and so many repairs. Oh no, it was a Death Knight. A Death Knight in Versus.
Okay.
I'm
interested to see what they're doing here. I mean, like, he can't make his way around the base. Like, their base is very, like, separated because they've, like, completely filled the middle of their base with moonwells. So, are they going to get rid of that town hall? Maybe? They've got no gold mines, so not serving too much of a purpose.
At this point, it might just be worth it for this space.
At this point, I feel like it would be worth it just to be able to walk around your base without needing to blink. But they haven't turned off that energy tower.
Well, the Death Knight could go into the bunker. Oh no, it's not his bunker. He can't. Yeah, no, it might just be worth killing that town hall, especially if there's going to be any rain so he can get over to it. And still nothing's happening really at Pajama's side. They're still sitting on that spawner.
They do have a slot disabled right now. For Trifecta.
Oh yeah, they do. They have their third slot disabled, which is a bit of a oh no, they got rid of their town hall.
Finally down. Yes, let's go.
Are they going to build another shield breaker?
This is the start of the comeback. I believe this is the start of the comeback. But I am liking Pajama. They may only have 4 Moonwells, but I like the amount of energy auras.
Yeah, 5 energy auras and now a 4th energy charger. Though they don't have many Moonwells, they're going to be sitting pretty for quite a long time.
So what does going into the bunker do? So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and Slime will correct me,
yep.
I think if you've got a unit in the bunker, it actually affects the priority of that building to be attacked. And also, any ranged units within the bunker can attack from within the bunker. Now, the Death Knight is a weird one, because technically a melee unit, but he has an ability that allows him to consume other units and gain powers from them. So, if I'm not mistaken, you can make the Death Knight have a ranged attack. Can he then sit in a bunker with a ranged attack?
Yes. So, the unit's threat gets transferred to the bunker, and that's not supposed to be happening. It did get fixed in the experimental build that's available right now. But at this moment, if any unit goes into it, it does generate more threat than anything else around it. Any unit can go into the bunker other than a builder, but only ranged units can attack from it. And if the Death Knight sacrifices an archer, he gains the ability to have a ranged attack, so he can shoot from the bunker. Yeah, Villain brings up a great point. They are wasting a lot of Moonwell energy on these 2 basic walls here. They probably should have gotten rid of them a long time ago.
And can they risk jumping out there to attack them?
No, but if they have any
Turn off
ranged
the
unit, they
Moonwells
can
for a
attack
second?
it.
Oh, here's the rain. That is fine. That is cleared up instantly. Not a problem.
And another
rain.
Just a little off timed. If those 2 got it at the same time, it would have probably done a little bit more for them.
It may have, but I've got to credit where credit's due. Trifecta does have units everywhere in their base ready to protect it.
Yeah, they are definitely ready for raid.
Ooh, a second pig farm for Pajama, and I would like to... Oh, wait, the counter rain. Also cleaned up because they have all those energy towers in the perfect place to make sure that it just cleans up.
Yeah, even though there are so many corpses in their bases, that was not by the Lynx.
But take a look at those upgrades. The upgrades for Pajama, we are 4 across the board. While Trifecta, they are just moving into 3-3.
Yeah, they're still falling behind a bit. It's still gonna hurt them.
I don't want to see this lose. How do you lose when you've got... That is 11 Moonwells.
They lost their basic walls now too, so they aren't draining the moon walls.
Maybe like...
Oh no, they're top wall. They're under half, or they're just above half now.
Oh, this is not good, because those Moonwells are absolutely empty with nothing to refill them.
The Ancient of Thorns wall's at 900 health, 800. Oh no, it's coming back up. It's really stuck it right around it. Yeah. Oh.
Pulled the boys. They've pulled the boys. This could be quick enough to save them.
It's really close. It's not coming back up. It's sticking around 900 right now.
Ooh, and that's just a non-stop stream of links coming.
Can they hold it off? Do they have money to upgrade? They do have the money to upgrade, but the question is...
Does this fill the gap? This doesn't fill the gap, right?
This doesn't fill the gap.
Side?
There's still space on either side. They can walk past it. That bunker wall is doing nothing.
Is this a panic? Is this what?
I think it was a panic, and I don't think they realized that bunker wall is going to do nothing for them.
I'd need to like maybe throw a little barrel in each corner, and that could be good. But
it's true. The question is, can they get barrels?
Always roll barrels. Most common item to roll. Easy every time. I believe.
The Ancient of Thorns is coming back in health. It's at 1400 again. It's true. They could pull aggro if they put a ranged unit in it, and the Shield Breaker is a ranged unit.
So can they roll maybe just a couple more energy auras just to start getting this mana moving up? I mean, they're just about to finish their 12th Moonwell. Trifecta, what do you do when your Moonwell's empty? Just buy a new one.
I don't wash my clothes, I just buy new clothes.
That's pretty much what they're doing right now.
I think
I would not blame them for, at this point, if they start to run out of space, just like knock down an empty Moonwell and replace it. Like, could be legit. The rain coming in.
It does look like Pajama is following the exact same strategy of building too many Moonwells, as they are now sitting on 9 with 7 energy auras and 4 batteries.
So
this is going to be a bit...
I don't know, this is another one where I'm like, how does Pajama lose? Like, you know, Trifecta, they're in a decent position. They definitely have everything it takes to win the game. But I don't see how Pajama loses. 2 pick farms on the wall upgrades and the tower upgrades. 4/4s across the board. They have decent economy. If we check out the passive economy, they have a combine of about 500 versus only about 300 on Trifecta. It's their game to lose.
It's so unfortunate for them. At this point, all they can really do is just hold out and hope they can do something to turn it around, or just maybe a chain of incredible luck rolls. But without megas, there's not going to be anything that will really roll for them that will make that big of a difference. If anything, they can just get more energy auras and then make all of these moon walls never run out, but...
How is this miner still alive?
Which one?
Look at Pajama's base. Right hand side of Pajama's base, there is a miner standing outside.
It's because the bunker has more threat than a miner, which doesn't make sense. Because there's no unit in it. If there was a unit in it, I would understand why that miner isn't dead. But this guy just, he's hiding in a bush.
This man, terrified for his life as he stands there, going, oh god, there are lings everywhere, and here I am standing beside them.
He's still a champ though, he won't let that stop him from repairing the wall when it gets hurt.
Hey, these lings are chewing holes through metal, and this guy is grabbing his 2x4s and patching those holes up. He is MVP right now.
We'll see how long he lives. Maybe he can keep it till the end. Here's some more death rolls. All of these blue miners at the self wall for PajamasGlobal, just walking back and forth to repair.
I hate this so much. It stresses me out. I'm like, just stand next to it and just keep hammering at it.
Why would they do that when they can get some exercise in? They gotta get those daily steps.
Oh, no. The build-up of lings on that north wall, they need like a couple more flame towers, maybe just 1 or 2 built on the left side there, just to thin out these numbers, because that build-up is going to lead to a mega. That they are 100% listening in. It definitely just isn't the luck of finally rolling another one.
They did put a shield breaker into the bunker now, which one other thing about the bunker is when a ranged unit is inside, they also get 1 additional range.
Okay. And so, the shield breakers are quite short range, so that's got to be quite useful for him.
Yep, it's pretty much a 50% increase to his range because he only has 2 range.
There we go. Pajamas like, nope, we don't need no gold anymore. They've taken down the town halls and they are just utilizing that space. They're going into endgame right now.
They do have that gold mine where all of the miners are currently huddled around. Sometimes they take a step out, but then they decide they want to go back to their safety hole. And it was destroyed.
4 energy towers just walled in, so they are safe. Those energy towers are now safe and just prepared to defend the base. It's looking almost perfect for them.
There's 10 moonwells, 8 energy auras, and 4 batteries just sitting here. That is a ridiculous amount. But then there's Pollo to Trifecta.
Not see. The lings are at 9 upgrades, by the way. 5/5 walls for pajamas and 4/0. Wait, no health upgrades on the walls for Angel.
Yeah, that is.
Did they realize that moonwells are percentage-based healing?
I don't know. That is really a weird strategy to not have any health upgrades.
Oh, the rain almost taking down the energy tower there. It took 2 hits from a ling and almost went down.
It's fine. It has all those moonwells to keep it alive.
All those empty moonwells to keep it alive. If you look at the mana across the board, we got 0 mana there, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then just down here on the ones that don't reach that north wall. And that north wall is going down. That Ancient of Thorns once again back down to half HP.
Oh yeah, it's at 1200 right now, 1300. Oh, it's coming back up. And it still seems that not much is happening over on Pajama's side.
Hate to say it, but I think this is just a matter of time. It's a countdown to a loss for Trifecta. I would love to see it. I'd love to see them pull it back, but I don't know how. There's that first barrel. I told you. There it is. There's that first barrel. And a poor little miner trapped, these 3 miners trapped just north of that barrel on the north wall for Trifecta. Can we get a... Just squished in there, not sure where to go. They're trying to escape the base.
They're like, why did you do this to us? More work?
They have been forsaken. Okay, they've got bunker walls to defend the other 2 entrances. That's... Oh, they've just spammed... Wow, he has spammed 3 upgrades for the health, for his walls.
That is
Finally
gonna
got those
cost them.
wall upgrades. That, yeah. But they needed it. It's gonna keep them alive, I think.
I wonder if that was just an accident, or they didn't actually realize that the moonwalls did % healing.
Oh, if this loses the game for them, it's not going to be a mistake they forget anytime soon.
That is definitely for sure. Though,
I hate this for them. Only 1 energy aura. I've got to... Oh my god, but another moonwell.
they can never have too many. I don't think it's impossible for them to win, though. That's the thing. I think they can still do it. It's just a matter of using the abilities correctly.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon they need to pull this back? What perfect storm could they create to pull this game back?
Well, there's a couple things that could happen. If the enemy team starts sending hunterlings, they could wait until they kill a couple, or so because hunterlings upgrade when one dies. What they could do is, if they have one attacking them, they wait till just before they kill it and send one of their own, because then it will be at the price of a level 0 hunterling. But as soon as they kill the one on their side, it will level up, and they'll save the 500 gold there. And they could do something like that. Or maybe they wait for a couple bosses to spawn on their side until they upgrade to the point where they think that they could... Oh no! I think Garlic Bread might lose his builder. He lost his builder! Oh no!
Wait, where was he?
So on the...
Oh no, why was he outside? Oh, he got pushed out after finishing a tower.
Yeah, so he built a tower in a 1x1 slot, but because there was nowhere left for his builder to be standing when it was building, it pushed him out into the closest area for him to stand, which just happened to be on the other side of the wall. That is a big yikes.
Oh no, and here comes the rain.
That might just be it for Garlic Bread.
I don't think he can get out there to revive his teammate. Or if he does, he's dead and Garlic Bread teleports back in.
But I just have to take turns. What they could do is hope for a boss spawn, but that's still not going to happen for... Oh no.
Oh, wait, a hunterling on the right hand side.
A hunterling?
2 bosses, a hunterling
and a mega cuteling.
And a mega cuteling.
I don't know if that's going to do anything for them, especially when that hunterling can't squeeze in to kill that bunker wall. Oh, it just got in.
So I do like what Villain pointed out, that the one thing that Trifecta did have going for them is they are more prepared for bosses with all these nature towers.
It's true.
So if they can stabilize, I think, like you say, if they get a boss spawn, they've just got to capitalize on that instantly. Building a priest. I wonder if he's building that in hopes of blinking out and the priest keeping his builder alive.
It's definitely possible. A priest will heal him to full health.
Priest is now in the bunker. Can they heal from a bunker?
I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I have no clue.
I'm gonna watch this builder. I'm gonna wait for him to blink out.
Oh wait, he might have an opportunity. It's starting to clear up.
Oh, has he just... Oh, they unloaded the units onto the other side of the wall. I think they were maybe trying to mount a rescue there. Oh, come on, guys. I believe in you. You can do this. Get this rescue up.
No, the next wave is coming in. They don't have the opportunity anymore. There's just a massive wave coming in. It's right now. They got him. He just has to live.
Stay alive.
How's he gonna make it back though?
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, well it's up to Garlic Bread to do everything now.
come on, guys. You can do this.
The bosses are still completely up on the other side still, but that bunker wall's taking no damage. It is just... It's not even draining their moon walls because they're all off. It is just miners keeping that bunker wall up. This is just Pajama proving me right when I tell people that miners are really good at repairing.
I mean, I know they're good. I've tried it. I always keep sort of like 4 or so miners on every wall, usually when I'm playing standard, obviously. But seeing how many they built, I have never considered sort of like in such large numbers how good miners are, but they are actually insane. With
Yeah.
with this many, they've got like 6 or so sitting on every wall. Those walls are not getting touched. Like the mana, the moonwells aren't even turned on.
Ooh, the cute things have been upgraded to 11. But yeah, the miners, they are just so
Oh,
powerful in a
two
group.
hunterlings on the right now, on that top wall.
Unfortunately, all of the bosses are on that top wall. There's just 4 bosses sitting there.
Okay, now this is a situation where I think they want a boss to spawn on the left hand side. Trifecta want a boss because that gives them the chance to revive.
It does, but they're not spawning enough for that to happen. They have 450
Rain.
right now, but they still need quite a bit for a boss to spawn.
The rain is clear.
Yeah, that rain did
His
nothing to
builder
them.
did take a hit.
Fortunately, all the builders in the tournament are level 100, so that does nothing to them. Or at least a lot less. They can survive a hit.
So for anyone that doesn't know, your builder level, I believe your builder level goes up the more you play the game. So I don't think it's over one game, I think it's over all the games of Q defense you play. And that affects, I believe, your armor and your movement speed. So if you've played a lot of games of Q defense, you can tank a couple more hits with your builder and your builder runs a little bit faster. But for this mode, as Slime just said, all builders are level 100, so it's an equal playing field.
Yeah, you'd absolutely be correct about that. They do move faster and they do have more armor. Though in standard and actually in most modes, it doesn't make that much of a difference. It is more of an early game thing than a late game thing. Because Lynx will still end up one-shotting you after a certain point. Because you don't get more health after 30. There is a lot of economy coming in from the Lings now because we did pass the 30-minute mark, which means they're now giving 2 gold per kill instead of 1. But that applies to both teams.
Got another gold mine here going down. Can't forget about the economy. But 3 pig farms. What are the upgrades? 6 upgrades for PajamasGlobal. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
They're now sitting on 14 Moonwells as well.
And almost 20,000 gold. At least 22,000 gold between them. PajamasGlobal.
I don't know what they're sitting on that gold for, but they really are. I wonder if they even notice they have that much gold. Because there's nothing they cannot buy.
Upgrade finished.
How many upgrades do the Lings have? 11 upgrades? So how much are those Ling upgrades costing now?
Good question. Let's see if we can find a builder somewhere. Here he is. It costs them 325 gold to upgrade now.
They could definitely afford it. They
Oh, yeah.
could afford a lot of those. But I guess why risk it when you're feeling like you're ahead? Why risk it?
Well, the thing is that they're not getting really attacked by as many Lings. So the upgrades are going to affect their affect left side than it would affect right side. So it would be a good call, I would believe.
Guess they've got a plan and they're sticking to it for Pajama. They're happy with just building some Moonwells, some energy auras. I think the only danger would arrive for them
Yeah.
if bosses started spawning. And I'm wondering if Trifecta can get themselves in a position where they can slap down Cake on one of those bunker walls and focus all the Lings into one place, Pajama don't really have a response for it. The Lings would start building up, the bosses would start spawning. There's the revive. There's the revive, by the way.
They are so incredibly far behind now, though, because they were missing like 2 people for so long. Well, 1 person for so
Yeah.
long.
If they start, if they, as I say, if they turn one of those walls into a cake, and the lings start building up and they start stacking bosses against Pajama. Pajama doesn't have a way of killing them. They can defend from them, but that would only last so long. Whereas Trifecta have the nature towers. They may not have the upgrades yet, but they have the nature towers and would slowly be able to deal with them.
It's true. I think the right wall would probably be the best wall for them to do that on. Just because it would be very likely for the bottom or top ones to get aggroed onto the other walls while they're trying to head to the opposite side. There are a lot of bosses coming in now, though, for both sides.
I mean, that's a 6/6 upgrade on this boss.
Oh, that means there's a Megaling. Yeah, there's a Cutulus right here on left side, coming straight for their north wall, which seemed to be their weaker one. This is an incredibly long match.
Damaging it, they're slowly taking it down. I think the bottom side is fine, but it's that north wall that's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, that resonance wall shouldn't have any problem holding. There's a lot of mana down there, but the energy at the top, so low.
I was worried for Pajama. I was looking at their walls going, that wall's actually falling to the mega cutelings. And then I looked at their moonwells, they weren't even turned on. They've turned them on now and they are not having problems at all.
Yeah, they didn't even have a single moonwell. But it means that they aren't even gonna drain now because the energy auras, they have so many that they regenerate faster than they can auto cast.
Oh really? How
Yep.
many energy auras does it take to reach that point?
I think it's 8.
Oh, they've also got these 2 energy towers zapping that cuteling.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't think this is gonna be a problem for them. Or fortunately, depending on who you're rooting for.
Oh, that wall's just gone down. Are they gonna have a problem? We've got firelings on the left side as well.
Those firelings can do a lot of damage, especially if they get lucky with a rain.
That actually seems to have worked somewhat in their favor.
Because they're now tunneling into the bunker wall.
Yeah, and that bunker wall is reached by a lot more moonwells.
It's true. That bunker mall might have a good chance at holding. But those firelings are such an endgame threat to them. If they live. So that's going to be another Cutulus. Where is it coming?
7/7, there's a hunterling coming for the south wall of Pajama.
Oh no, there's a third boss going to their south wall for the Pollo de Trifecta.
That resonance wall doing its best.
Unfortunately, it doesn't affect bosses.
But we are going to have more bosses spawning for Pajama, because just look how many are building up.
Oof.
I don't know,
Oh, but the bosses can't all fit to attack the bunker wall. That might actually save them there.
Trifecta definitely behind, but I am not counting them out at all now. I quite like the fact that if they can hold on, the way they've chosen to build their base and the fact they've got these nature towers does benefit them in the long term.
They might get a boss to spawn too.
Look at those upgrades. Garlic Bread's attack upgrades, he's got 8 attack upgrades on those nature towers. Unfortunately, 2 of the nature towers on the south side are just angels, but if any bosses come for their north wall, that is 5 nature towers that are going to be wailing on it with 8 attack upgrades.
It's gonna. Oh my goodness! I don't know when this happened, but the links are now at 31 upgrades. They're doing.
Oh, what? Who did that?
I don't know. I think everybody has been upgrading them to get that fast. But even like a regular cuteling is doing 200 damage a hit now.
Plus 681 economy for Garlic Bread, plus 414 for Just Angel, plus 1000 for PajamasGlobal, and plus 700 for Pajama Dude.
Oh no! All 3 walls are falling. The moon walls aren't able to keep up. I don't think Pollo de Trifecta can keep this up any longer. I think this might be the end for them.
The lack of energy auras. Having workers dead for a long period.
Yeah, that really
There's the
hurt them.
GG, but
This was a really great round.
Great finish.
well played to them. Considering they got that very unfortunate death. Like it happens. You know that when you fill in a space, the you can get pushed out of your base. It's happened to me a few times. It's a thing that can happen, but it's unfortunate when you get pushed outside, not inside. But that was a good game. Well played to both teams there.
Yeah, that was a really well held out match for considering how little they had to work with there. I'm really impressed with what they did. Though they were always behind, they always had the opportunity to come back, and they almost did. It just ended up being too much when all the lings got upgraded to 31.
I agree, Villain, by the way. If they had a couple more energy auras, and I think they maybe just got unlucky with the energy auras, I can't see why they wouldn't have built them if they had rolled them. But couple more of those and I don't know, they could have been the favorites there if they just had that bit more energy regen.
Yeah, they were so close. Just those energies regens not coming for them is literally the only reason why they weren't able to come back. If they
So
got them, they might have had a chance.
I'm not sure how you're doing the brackets, but I believe if you get through to the next round, you're not necessarily playing the other team in the same bracket because of how you're working around time zones. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. Though, even though like you'll see the top four teams there kind of combine into one, I might have to move the teams around just to be better for times. So this does not guarantee that Pajamas get the bye. It just means that they've definitely made it to the second round.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. And do we have either of the teams? Are they up for a chat? Are they up for
That's a
a
great
little
question.
post match interview?
Let me go see if any of them are interested in doing a chat. Give me a couple seconds.
I want to know. I want to know. Like talking to Pajama especially blacksmiths. Why? Why no nature towers? Why so much gold saved up? Were they getting overconfident? It seemed like their game plan was to just do what they knew best. Slow and steady upgrades, be efficient and economical with your upgrades, and just outlast your opponents.
Cool. So I'm gonna pull up some garlic bread because I'm hungry.
Ooh, delicious.
And Kanade. Hi guys. I'm gonna unmute you now so you can say things.
You permit them to talk. So kind of you, Slime.
All right.
I
I'm
can
such a
speak.
kind person. Hello guys. How do you guys feel after that match?
I felt a lot more confident around one, I'm going to be honest.
I've got to say GG to you guys. Like, you say you're more confident in round one, but honestly, the longer that went on, and after you guys got that resurrect off, I was liking your chances with those nature towers. You had much more potential for dealing with the bosses. I really thought you were making the comeback there.
It was just unfortunate that all the bosses came from the south, and that we got no sort of energy regen boost. So we just had a ton of moonwells that weren't getting energy back.
Yeah, if you had like a couple of energy auras on top of that, you really could have come back from that.
It was the
Think you
bad
had-
start as well. Just having the... No, sorry.
No. Go for it. We want to
It
hear
just-
from you.
It just felt so, like, right at the start where we just got nothing to start off with. There was no income, there was nothing flowing through. The fact that they were able to start force feeding lings onto our side before we could, it just meant they could get so much higher on top of us than we could. And that really, it is all about the early game on trying to get that income to start balancing itself off until later the games.
That's
I
true.
noticed it took a while for you guys to get some like what I would call proper walls up in that second game. Was that just unlucky rolls? Because I wasn't keeping an eye on your rolls. Was it unlucky rolls? Was it just like you say you were struggling with eco or focusing on eco? What happened there?
We had barely any economy, and we kept rolling moonwells. So,
we got probably about
takes
12
a lot.
moonwells.
It takes a
Didn't you
lot
finish that
to
game
skip
on 14?
We
I had 15, I think.
Wow.
So the real plan was to try and get income done. We knew that the cutelings could just with the moonwells there, we can get like 1 or 2 starter towers to just defend those starter walls until we can get anything just to keep the balance on. We knew that we had to get some income, or there'd be no point getting expensive walls because we'll be dead. We won't be able to do anything with the expensive walls. So we tried to go for a risk reward, trying to just forget about trying to get any sort of defense and just trying our best to just find any sort of income. As soon as we got the Tauren, we knew that we could just start feeding me gold mines just to get that income up. And as soon as we found some potential walls, for example, even the Ancient Fawns, we knew we could use those just for any sort of defense until we can get bunkers. The real plan was to try and get the 2x2 walls ahead, so that when we do get the bunkers, because of course bunkers are amazing, we'd still be able to place them down. And that was the plan for most of the time. It just didn't end up working well.
I mean, you guys followed that plan really well, though. Like you did so well for what you were given.
It was just a slog, just trying our best to find out. And then we noticed that they had very little focus damage. Of course, there was no nature towers. We saw that there was only flame and cannons, and we thought, great. We start upgrading hunters and cutelists. Kept going those through, keep getting them upgraded, and they're either going to run out of moonwell damage or they are just going to break through. And that was the plan. And then I look over and Garlic's builder is on the outside of the walls. So that happened.
And that's really was so unlucky. I think without that, you guys won that second game because, like you say, the other team just didn't have the damage to take out with those cute mega cutelings.
I had like 5k getting ready. I think he had like 9k. So we were just gonna keep paying cutelists and just keep trying and drain out those energies. But it was just we had to put all the focus on trying to figure out how we're gonna res our builders without losing the game. And it was fine for me because I could just put things in the bunker and shoot them out, trying to make them run across that area. But when I died, Garlic could only send out his builder, so we had to intentionally wait for them to merge to give it an opportunity to get both of us to be rezzed. And I think it was because of that mistake where we just had to just focus so much on that and forget what everything was happening. Because I kept having so much money, I kept sending lings, I kept having massive income. If I could focusing on trying to get more stronger cutelists earlier on than I did, then I think it would have been a lot more secure.
Who started the Ling War? We look away for 2 minutes. We look back, and the Lings are like 32 upgrades. Was it you, or was it them that started the Ling War?
Oh, that was absolutely me. I was like, right, I have 12k. I need to use something on it. So I just kind of went to the Ling upgrade menu and just started mashing every single key and hoping for the best.
So you kind of put yourself there.
Yeah, just because I knew that if we were going down, we weren't gonna prolong the inevitable. I wanted to just go out, see whose moonwells would soak more, and if any of those moonwells drained on either side, that was it. That's usually how the games end. The moonwells ran out of energy, and with it just being so many lanes density, I hope that we could just push through. But now thinking back to it, it probably made things a lot worse with the upgrades on our side. But
Yeah.
had to do something.
They had a better
was
setup
kind-
for the AoEs, so the Ling's upgrades ended up hurting you more than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main issue was that they had so many builders that they didn't have to worry about their moonwells. I kept trying to find somewhere to cake where their builder density wouldn't be as high, but it was just they had the really good angle on all of their walls, so there wasn't like a good spot we could just hit.
It's true.
Also, like right at the start, every single time, right at the start, as soon as I look over, there's like 8 gold mines, and
Yeah.
that was like that happened twice.
They were re-rolling quite a lot. They were building and
Yeah.
just demolishing everything they could every second until they got like 4 or 5 gold mines.
I don't know which of them it was, but one of them has definitely been practicing those rerolls because I was watching them and just like 1 second, like there was just about 3 or 4 dead bodies around one of their builders in the space of like a couple of seconds. It was just
corpses everywhere. I was like, okay.
Oh, the shield breaker! One of you two built a shield breaker really early on. That's 100 gold. Why? I need to know why.
That's actually a good question. I don't know why.
I'll tell you why. He goes, "Oh, a shield breaker." Starts building it, and he goes, and I ask him, "Did you realize how expensive it was?" He's like, "I don't care. It's shiny." And that's the part where I just lost hope for the second game.
To be fair, we put him in a bunker and then because we realized that where the bunker was placed, it wasn't actually like walled off correctly. Things could still get around the sides, so I ended up putting a shield breaker in the bunker, brought aggro onto the bunker, but like I genuinely don't know why I did get in, and I think I was trying to re-roll, but then for some reason I thought that getting a unit over whatever else was there was more important for a reason.
So when I made a comment saying that the reason why you got it is because he's pretty, I wasn't wrong.
No, you
Yeah,
absolutely
no.
weren't.
Legit, that's what it was.
Shiny Shield Breaker, my favorite unit.
Well, yeah, it was a really close match. I'm sorry to see you guys lose out in the first round, but I hope to see you guys again in the next tournament.
Right.
Do you guys think you'll participate if there's another one?
Probably actually. I mean, I was quite anxious about it at the start, but actually I ended up having quite a lot of fun, so we might do.
You guys did great. You guys did great, and it was good fun watching that game. They were good fun games to watch. And GG's, guys.
Yeah, GG.
All right, guys. You have yourselves a good day, and I'll talk to you later.
Right. Take care.
You too. And
there you have it, guys. Build shield breakers because they're shiny. Best answer.
Just gotta see if PajamasGlobal team wants to do it too.
Hey, okay.
Because
we need to ask them.
What's with the blacksmiths?
Why?
All right, I'm gonna pull up the pajamas.
Pull up your pajamas. Good idea. Good idea.
Okay, we got the pajamas on. I just got to unmute the pajamas. There's 1. There's 2. Hi, guys.
First of all, GG to both of you. Well played, guys.
Hello. Thank you very much.
That's really well played. We got a question though. Why all of the blacksmiths in such a small area?
Actually, I really like the blacksmith. I think they make you build faster, so that's important.
It's true.
Yeah.
But it does take
you
quite a
seem
bit
to
of space.
I've had good experiences with the blacksmith. Usually when I use them, it turns out good, so.
That's a perfectly reasonable reason.
I just want to make sure you unmuted Global. I can see it's still muted. I don't know if that's on his end or your end, Slime.
That's
I
on
just want
his
to make
end.
sure.
100% on
Okay,
his
that's
end.
fine.
It's on hidden.
No worries, no worries. So, how did you find it? How was the games for you? How did you feel about the maps and?
Yeah, it was so much fun. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
So you guys were almost always ahead. I feel like whenever I looked over to you guys looked comfortable. It looks like you had a plan from the start going in. and you didn't deviate from that. You were able to just keep going. You were re-rolling quickly. You were getting your upgrades. Like, did you have a set plan in your mind and just stuck to it? Or did the rolls just kind of go your way to begin with and you went from there?
Well, I just try to use the best towers that I get. So whenever I reroll and then I see some tower that I think is good, then I always try to take the good ones. So yeah, I just like to reroll a lot, and then take the best towers and then use them.
I mean, that's
You
it.
guys
That's
were
a solid
great at
plan.
that, by the way.
Yeah.
The re-rolls were insane. Watching you guys re-roll, like
Yeah,
that's what you aim for. Like you are
I
good
just
at that.
I don't waste too much money on the rerolls.
Yeah, you're very quick about it, very cheap about it. It's very streamlined.
Hmm.
You guys had so
Well,
many
thank you.
gold mines from it too, like way too many gold mines.
Yeah, that was so lucky.
You had almost 20 at one point.
Uh-huh.
So I need to know as well. You guys, both games, went outside your base and built some towers. What was that all about?
Yeah, you know, when you have the extra time waiting for the cooldown on the G, like on the reroll to go down, then I don't know, just trying to keep busy,
Oh, fair enough.
going around building the free towers.
How do you guys feel like you're going to handle the rest of the tournament? Do you guys think you're going to go all the way to the end?
Well, I certainly hope so, and I hope it's gonna be fun for all sides.
I hope so too.
You guys definitely
Yeah.
have the potential. You
Um,
from all four teams we've watched so far, you guys were cleanest. I'd say, like, I don't know about too much about sort of like the sort of like getting your upgrades and setting your lanes and attacks like that, but like the
uh-huh.
base building was solid. Like I
Well,
like an
that's so nice
aesthetically
to hear.
pleasing base, and your guys' base look lovely.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear.
It's very important in a tournament to make sure that your base looks pretty.
Yeah,
Everyone's
that's
watching.
the most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it for today.
Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. I look forward to watching more of your matches. I will
Thank
have
you.
to figure out when your guys' next match is after a couple more.
Hmm.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for having the aftermatch chat, and we'll see you guys again soon.
See you.
Yeah,
Bye
GG's.
bye.
All right. Well, that was a great match. That was a good match.
No, it was. It was.
I think.
Cool.
What time is it? Okay, 3, 4. In 5 hours,
that
we're having
is.
that rematch.
I was gonna say, so technically they are the first team to go through to
Yep.
the second round. Because, yeah, the other two teams are going to be replaying. So you said that's in, when? Did you say that's in about 5 hours, 6 hours, sorry?
Yeah, so Slime Warriors and M&M Certified Capon Cockatrice Cookery and Catering will be having a rematch in 5 hours. So
Oh, wow, that name.
if you're not sure, if you forget what the time is or anything like that, you can always check the Discord channel. At the very top of the channels, there's a button that says Events, and it will adjust that time accordingly to your time zone. So you can just look at that time, and it will tell you when it is. So in 5 hours, we'll be having another stream of the Slime Warriors and M&M Certified Capon Cockatrice Cookery and Catering, and right after that will be, who is it? Who's right after that? I think. Oh, it's gonna be Fluffy Bunnies and Mega Wonky. They're
So
gonna
they're
have a match
also
right
playing.
after. Yeah,
Okay, good to see. Good to see. Okay.
yeah. I think Fluffy and Wonky will be a very interesting match. Plus, it'll be very interesting to watch the Slime Warriors and the M&M team to have a rematch now that they've had a little bit of experience on the match or map.
Do you know what they're not going to do? They're not going to cancel a gold mine early.
Hopefully not. If that happens a second time around, I think there'll be a little bit of rage going on. So hopefully they learn their lesson there not to cancel Goldmine immediately after starting it. Just wait a couple seconds and it'll be good. Other than that, I think it will be a much cleaner match. There won't be any bugs with the cake and the lings getting stuck, so cake is actually useful. It's gonna be great.
Guys, I hope you were listening to Slime just then, because as you heard him say, there will be no bugs involving those things. That doesn't mean there will be no bugs. Slime accepts there are going to be plenty of bugs in his game for a while to come, and we look forward to people exploiting them.
Yeah.
Or I do. You may not, because you've got to fix them.
Yep. Bugs are fun. Yay. There's
But
always
just remember,
bugs.
for every bug you find in cute defense, that is another hour of sleep you take away from Slime. So find all those bugs, guys.
It's true. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love you all.
Okay, I will call it there for now. Thank you very much, Slime. I appreciate it. I will see you in about 4 or 5 hours, is it, for the next game? We'll start getting prepared and set up for that. And no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. These have been. I may not enjoy playing versus, but watching these is so much fun. Genuinely so much fun, because getting to see how like other players' minds work and how they deal with the RNG and stuff. It's just super cool.
It's true. It's pretty interesting to watch like the actual strats that people have. Like these matches have been definitely a lot different than the last match we watched. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else does. And thank you again, Mousy, for joining. Really appreciate having you here. You have yourself
Pleasure.
a wonderful day, and we'll see you in a bit.
Tell you what, I will be playing a game of standard or challenge. I'm not sure yet. In about 5 minutes or so, once I've finished stream. So if anyone wants to join for that, I will see you there. If not, I will see you guys later for the next game. So see you later, Slime.
See ya.